some amazing football shirts that featured during the tournaments of the past. And I think with this current crop that we're seeing in 2021, I'm not a huge fan. I've recently created an episode that you'll see where we rate the kits. I think a lot of us on the kit community have rated these kits. I'm sure a lot of us think of the past a lot more exciting, and just they had a lot more different sort of styles that really made us fall in love with football shirts. And I think the current batch of football kits that we're seeing from every manufacturer at the current tournament, probably have seen already. I opened a box thanks to the amazing team at Cole Kits that featured some amazing football shirts, and I have to make a quick apology that I had no idea about one of the shirts. If you've seen that, please let me know in the comments below what you thought about my terrible reaction to that shirt. I didn't know about that tournament in a sense that at the time my brain was, let's just say, switched off, but what a football shirt and what a moment for that country. But it's finally time that I have some individual shirts from that box to speak about, and this episode is dedicated to the 3 English shirts that I have right in front of me. Let's just say they deserve it in many ways that many other teams, do as well. But I think there's a lot of pressure on the English team. I think the media does build up this in a sense that puts the pressure on the current crop of players. I think Southgate is playing a massive role in this major tournament. He definitely remembers this kit, and I think he wants to avoid that embarrassment that he had at that last tournament in England. I think 96 was one of the best Euros for me. I think creatively, I think it had the best aspect out of all the Euros. I think up until 96, I think it was the first sort of major one that pushed the boundaries for its appearance. I think we saw that with the Italian 90 as a tournament where we saw the beautiful, logo and stuff. But the previous Euros, and they just had this weird sort of boring, manufactured logo. And I think the 96 finally pushed that boundary, as we see on the badges here. And I think finally some of these football jerseys compared to the current crop that we see at the 21 tournament are just beyond amazing. Now the first one we'll speak about is the 90 to 92 third shirt. Not only did it feature in the New Order music video, and it changed the way a lot of people saw football. The world was in, let's just say, a bit of strife. There was a lot of changes with politics and just culture, and I think pop culture saved the way we saw football in England. There was a lot of, hooliganism. I just think when it comes to football that we know of today, it was all due to this shirt. And of course, I know everyone has their opinion on this shirt, but I think this is by far the most iconic shirt that the English team have worn in ways that it changed the way, football was seen for the country. I say that many times because it is a really important shirt, and I think this current away shirt that we're seeing with the team now from Nike is taking inspiration from this one. I think once again, this is the iconic Umbro era we see with the sleeves. And again, I don't think this was worn much. I think it was only worn during the qualifiers. It wasn't really featured in any major games in that way. But I think, again, this does truly speak to what we know as a football shirt. The iconic diamond designs, the badge, everything about this one, it does remind me of Gaza, as do all of these. I think all 3 kits will remind us of certain players. I think we've got Southgate for the bad reasons, as I mentioned. We've got Gaza, again, for some weird reasons. And then we've got, of course, Lineker, we've got Shearer and Sheringham. But then got the 95-97 home shirt. This, to me, by far, is one of my favorite home shirts. I think Umbro, once again, sticking to true, iconic designs. It was simple, it was clean. And again, as you can see, I also think that the current home kit of the English team is based on this. We've got the centralized badge and manufacturers in the middle. We've got this beautiful dark navy blue collar here mixed with a bit of light blue. I think the current kit that I'm wearing would have looked a lot better if it had some sort of, detailing of the lighter blue, more dominant as so. But again, the sleeve shows no detailing, as does this one. So I think this one is a true testament to what we are currently seeing with the team. The best part about this one that I really love, and I think it also features in this kit, is that iconic, collar. This collar here has this, unique design with that V shape and overlapping elastic. I think once again, Umbro do one of the best kits of its era. I think the 90s were dominated by Umbro, and I'm really sad that they don't create, as such, you know, creative things that they did in the past. And I do hope we do see something in the future for them, because again, I feel like Umbro Sleeping Giants, and I'd love to see a lot more from them. Now, both these shirts were worn simultaneously. I think we don't even have to talk about the memories or what happened with either one. I think we, like I said, we remember of certain players, and that's why I love these shirts. I think if you are an English, you know, fan or just a neutral like me, I think these three shirts are definitely ones that remind you of the best times of football. I think there was that Umbro kit that Beckham wore with the centralized logo, really simple red detailing on one side with almost like the cross of the Union Jack. And then we've got the red side on here. Overall, these three kits are my favorite as a neutral. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. What's your favorite English moment, and what's your favorite England kit from the era? Now, I think it's finally time. It's coming home, and I think Gareth Southgate does have an opportunity for redemption. I think it's finally time. After many years, that semi-final against Germany will be forgotten, and people will have an amazing summer in the UK this year. So, as always, please make sure to like, leave a comment below, subscribe to both me and the Cold Kits socials, and I'll see you in the next episode. As always, stay safe, stay away from stupid people, and goodbye.